Hello, we are coming in from New York State, the eastern upstate New York. So, my name is Summer Austin, and we are on the second podcast episode of Worldview from an Outcast. So, today's theme is relationships. Yes, that's what came to me to talk about today, and I will be focusing on relationship with yourself versus others. Relationship with others. Your relationship with yourself versus my relationship, okay, with myself versus my relationship with others. Gosh. So, all right, get it straight, right, Summer? Okay. So, also, I will touch on my opinion on whether the relationship has a gender or not. Well, if there's all the faded gray area of genders, which I believe it's plain and simple what the individual believes and wants to identify as, or come across as, or be physically made up as, is their right. And, I don't know I don't think it should be banned. This person has a right to express their idea of who they are in their sexuality, or just it could be part of their persona, not have to do with sex at all. Anyway, so that's my opinion on any 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 issues anyone has with anyone um having a transgender identity, which I see no problem at all with, because it's there, it's real, so might as well accept it. So on other topics other than that, I wanted to just discuss my opinion on the different give and takes with relationships. Now, for me, and I noticed this on other people posts on Facebook, trying to encourage people, and I agree with this, to focus on yourself. And a lot of people, that's strong advice, to focus on yourself and your own goals. And otherwise, other than that, you have people all, well, you know, I mean, in most places on Earth, they're even off the Earth, there are other people around you, there can be secluded areas, but there's a lot more areas, I'd say. I think that can be, rectified, where there is like people around you than where you will be in like secluded. So whatever situation you are in, or I will talk of myself, what I have learned for myself, what I have learned in relationships is I really have to balance what my own personal dreams and goals with what others' expectations of me or demands from others, no matter how insistent or persistent, or how rushed I feel. I you Okay. I'm really trying to not make this preachy, so I'm going to use I statements. I have found that the way out of a deep dark hole of trauma bonds, to put it plainly, is basically working step by step to improve yourself, okay, by following your dreams. And I mean, meaning dreams, meaning things you want to do or accomplish. And uh, for me, what I want to accomplish in my lifetime, um, took center stage this past year, which not to go into any kind of braggartly details, but I just sort of, as you can see, made an online presence for myself with a website, social content, and all the, I have um, like I'm eligibility for a verified badge on Meta, Facebook, Instagram, and I don't know what they see in me, to tell you the truth, to be able to give me that eligibility. But because I'm just posting day to day things. But and I took up painting. I mean, this for you may be different. So there's all kinds of broad categories, and then basically you can narrow it down to detailed expectations of yourself that you have. So, getting all that out, that is how I integrated my relationship with myself to surpass any type of demands that seemed very unreasonable at the time. And I did get myself out of a very struggling space that I wanted so bad not to feel, to get out of and not to feel that way. And I see, um, well, since I'm not saying names, maybe it's okay. People that like will post in groups, women's group or whatever, that they may be feeling that way that I had felt that way for like a long time, for like a couple years or something, and I just want to like help. I mean, I want to say there you do have a chance at happiness, because I was there, where at that hopeless place, at that place where there's no hope. The one little one glimmer of hope. Faith as small as a mustard seed, however you want to put it. That little spark inside of you that says, "I want to keep going. I don't want to give up." And I'm gonna like burst out into tears right now, but it does get hard, and I wanna let you know I've been there. But just I'll reiterate or say again, by taking small steps. Okay, enough of that, because I have 2 minutes for my little 10-minute episode. Will be my go-to for the time limit. With others, my I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I've heard it said that we're all alone, or life's purpose is to give uh, do service for others. So and like just be good to each other, be good to yourself. And there really is a balance that I learned I have to strike in order to feel all right, because I want to be with other people. I don't want to be alone all my life, but I have to further myself in order, it comes naturally to some. Having money is another issue that may contribute. And I'm not saying money equals happiness, but I sure do hope everyone has enough money to get the tools they need to be able to accomplish the things they want to do. So, and too much money, there's a song, more money, more problems. The more money we get, the more problems that we see. More money we come across, the more problems we see, is how the song goes. So, yeah, that's like power versus responsibility. Money is power, I believe. So when you have that money, there's more issues that come in. Like, what are you going to do with this? What are you with the investments? Anyway, that was all for today. So thank you. Have a nice day. Till next time.